Hey there, everyone, and welcome to my first Back to the Classics series. Now, basically, this series here that I'm going to be making is going to be a kind of a retrospective, a revisitation, if you will, on old classic video games. Now, these happen to be my favorite types of games. I have a large collection of games, but a lot of them I really haven't played through that thoroughly. There's only a handful of games I can really kind of recall and be nostalgic from my childhood. But basically, this series that I'm creating is going to have a lot of old video games from different consoles. So I'm looking forward to do this and to kind of experience some new games, play some games through that I may not have fully have done in the past. And of course have full audio and everything. All of my reactions, everything are just going to be on the spot as I'm playing. There's going to be no emulators involved, so no save states. Everything is going to be directly from the console and the TV. I'm just going to be using the regular controllers. So everything's going to be awesome, and I figured a great way to start the series would be with my favorite game, one of the first games I ever actually played, at least for the Super Nintendo, Donkey Kong Country. So I'm really looking forward to revisiting this and playing it again. Just to let you guys know, these are, of course, not going to be 100% official walkthroughs where you're going to find every single secret. I'm more or less going to be playing it in the aspect of just a casual gamer, someone who wants to complete it. We'll find hidden bonuses along the way, I'm sure, and just hope to enjoy it. So here we go, guys. Let's dive right in. Turn on the console and we'll get going. All right. Here we go. Old Cranky Kong cranking on that old speakerphone? I don't know what they're called. All right, so we're going to start. This is, of course, from 1994 by Nintendo. And we're going to go ahead and create a new game here. Now, as you can see, there's a giant island here. And little old Donkey Kong here is going to get himself into some trouble. Well, actually, it wasn't really trouble. It was more like self-induced kind of situational things going on. So up here we're going to find the balloons. The balloons, of course, provide you one-ups. One-ups are, of course, essential when you're playing a video game, especially these older games. For if you die, you will have a very difficult time continuing the game without these extra lives that I speak of. So let's just go in here so you can kind of get an idea of the exposition. The Kong's banana hoard has obviously been stolen, and later on we will figure out who this mysterious marauder is who did this to these poor little chimpanzees and apes. Alright, guys, we will get to the game here in a moment. Here we go. Alright, so you gotta collect these letters throughout every course. It's spelled Kong, K-O-N-G. And, missed it. That was always a tricky one to get as a kid, too. And when you spell out Kong, if you spell out Kong, you will get an extra life at the end of the level, which is pretty swift and neat. And you have these neat little animal characters, too. This is, I believe his name is Rambi. Rambi the Rhino. And, yeah, we're going to be riding him. And it's just a quick and easy mode of transportation. Monkeys, of course, do not have any form of cars or automobiles to shuttle them around, so they have to use other animals. Sorry, I had to explain that. You're a more intelligent audience than that, I can already tell. Alright, guys, so we got all the letters in that, and we are proceeding on to the next one. Now, I was wondering what the record time to beat Donkey Kong Country is, because generally if I'm on my game, I can normally knock this game out about 2.5 hours sometimes. So I'm not sure exactly how quick the fastest time is for this. Oops, I missed the K. It's too late to go back. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy jabbering over here. You'll have to excuse. Sometimes I may start jabbering about nothing in particular like I am now. But it's alright. One of my favorite things about this game, looking back on it, playing it again after a long period of time, is that I still get that sense of just awe when I see these graphics. Like, this is nothing like the Super Nintendo had ever seen at the time. This was fully 3D rendered graphics, and I remember always going into the Sears store where my mom worked and going into the electronics department, and they'd always have this set up, and I just remember playing it. I was so used to like the old Mario games, and I used to play Kirby a lot and games like that, and I just was blown away by this, and it still has the same effect. So here we have Cranky Kong here. He's a really moody, old, grumpy, lonely man. He just basically taunts you. 32 meg. That'd be even more than 30 games in my day, and they'd be great games too. Back in my days, we used to have real games to play. What? Oh, real gameplay. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. And occasionally he gives you useful little things. Most of the time he just jabbers on about nothing in particular that I don't listen to normally. So here we go. Reptile Rumble. And here we have a secret little thing, and we will get another one up over here, and then proceed. Oh, there's another barrel, a barrel of fun. Oh, I love these ones. So awesome, just blasts you all around. You just get a million bananas. I wonder if those two apes could eat a million bananas. I doubt it. Alright, here we got our O. I already know I'm not going to get 100% completion because I missed that K in the other one, so sorry to all you completionist nerds out there who are like, oh, you missed that secret entrance over there. I know. I'm aware. Like I said, this is not an official walkthrough. This is more of a retrospective sort of nostalgia trip, if you will. Because I think a lot of people like old games, especially kids my age who weren't as nerdy as I was, who are just starting to pick up these old games again and appreciating them again. It's not like that they're me where they go out and play these old games very consistently. See, I wasn't paying attention there because I was too busy talking about myself. Anyway, let's get back to where we were. Yeah, like I was saying, kids my age who only very lightly grew up on this stuff and weren't total nerds throughout, basically most of their lives, like I was, are going back and revisiting these games now and realizing how awesome they are. So I feel like there's going to be a real sense of nostalgia that's going to hit people. Gosh, I'm going to try my best not to curse. I generally don't curse a lot in real life anyway, but video games are one of those things that always seem to get me going. So if I do curse, you've been warned. Like I said, this is unscripted. Just take a moment to enjoy. I remember playing this level at night, and it was just so atmospheric. Of course, it's still atmospheric no matter when you play it, but just that music, oh my god. I think I'm just going to be silent this whole level. It's like meeting an old friend again. Oops. Ugh. This stuff's entrancing me. It's taking me out of my focus. It's nonsense. It's malarkey. I'm so surprised I remember where a lot of these levels or letters were. So as I was saying, what was I saying? Alright, so here we have Funky Kong, and he will actually shuttle you throughout the worlds as you progress more and more and more and become more expertly equipped in this game. But for now, we will just move on to the next one. Now, this is another one of my favorite levels in the game. If you don't know why, just watch this. Hooray for laziness! Alright, gotta time it right. I gotta get up here. And just like that, in about 20 seconds, you're halfway through the level. I learned that shortcut a long time ago. Not that it's that uncommon, but you know, it's nice to show off occasionally, I suppose. Whoa! Easy now, Congo. Oh, by the way, Rise of the, or what's it called? The Dawn of the Planet of the Apes is tomorrow. So happy anniversary. I don't know why I said that. Alright, here's our end. And just like that. Boss status. Alright guys, we're almost done with the first part here. We're just gonna go meet Candy Kong. And she's gonna be our save point. And she is a flirtatious little monkey. Kiss my ass. I'm so mature. Alright, this time we're really gonna save. Ah, that music though. Jump into my spinning save barrel, you dirty little Kong. Look, we're 9% done in 8 minutes. Wow. And now we're going to meet our very first little furry friend that you will soon become accustomed to fighting. Quite a couple times. Basically, you jump on his head a couple times, and oops, see? And he's dead. Just like that. Well, not dead, he's like knocked out. Because this is Nintendo and we don't kill stuff, so yeah. Alright, there we go guys, simple as that. And we are going to be on to Monkey Mines in the next exciting action-packed adventure of Dragon Ball Z! I'm just kidding. Not really.